The product owner accountability was added to Scrum as a response to the traditional approach that was problematic but common in many organizations. Such organizations relied on a hierarchical command structure to solve problems and make decisions. Despite agility being around for decades now, many still do this. This traditional approach caused many problems such as late, low-value, low-quality projects and product deliveries. Here is the way product-related issues and decisions were made in a pre-Agile organization. Firstly, the team building the product is told what to do and how to do it by management external to the team. The belief is that those in management roles and further up the hierarchy will make the best decisions, which will lead to the best product. When a problem is encountered or a decision is needed, it's escalated up the management chain to the appropriate level in the hierarchy. More experienced and trusted people make the decision. For big issues or decisions, this is typically a committee of managers from different departments across an organization. This committee is expected to review the information presented to them and send the decision back to the team. This sounds fine and sensible in theory. However, in practice, what this typically leads to is not fine. Typically, it leads to the following. Delays in decision making. The team have to wait for the committee to meet and decide what to do. Even more delays in decision making. The committee often lack the full information to make a decision, so they defer the decision and request more information from the team. This pattern repeats, but the time it takes is rarely reflected in the plan and that the team are working to. The deadline they are working towards becomes increasingly unlikely to be met. And then things get worse. The product team parks the issue and moves on to working on something else, which is often lower value. Any decisions the team make on behalf of the committee may be reversed at any time by the committee. The team will be blamed for any wrong decisions or waste that this creates. This pattern repeats. An issue is raised, no clear decision is made, the team is starved of decisions, leaves the valuable work and moves on to lower and lower value work in order to keep busy. The issues and unmade decisions pile up and compound. The problem is further compounded because the more senior the committee, the less often they will meet. So the more important the issue and decision, the bigger the delay. It's hard for a committee to reach consensus with difficult multi-dimensional issues that cross-cut the interests of different departments. Each manager in the committee has their own unique motivations, interests and loyalties. Committee members do not want to be responsible for making an incorrect, hard-to-reverse decision based on incomplete information. So the committee defers these decisions, requesting additional information. But the information is always incomplete and subject to change in complex environments. We are caught in a vicious circle. So in the end, the big decisions get delayed, the work gets delayed, deadlines are missed, promises are broken, customers are unhappy, management are unhappy, the committee is unhappy, management and committee blame the team is frustrated, demotivated and unhappy, and this is reflected in the future work of the team. This is the decision, issues, information, committee circle of doom, otherwise abbreviated to the dick of doom. Don't get caught in a dick of doom. The product owner is Scrum's simple answer to the dick of doom. Scrum requires one person to occupy the product owner accountability. They may and should consult others, but ultimately this person is accountable for maximizing the value of the product resulting from the work of the Scrum team. In complex environments with limited information, it's often better to make a decision that is later proved to be wrong and reversed than to make no decision at all while waiting for perfect information that may never arrive. The product owner builds trust with those around them by facilitating the decision-making process with a wide group of stakeholders despite incomplete information. Product owners are accountable for the effective management of a product backlog that makes decisions transparent. They work with the rest of the Scrum team to deliver done increments of value each sprint. Developers support the product owner by building products in a way that minimizes the cost of changing direction when new information emerges and decisions need to change. So the product owner accountability is a critical one and should be filled by somebody with the requisite experience, knowledge, support and empowerment. This will allow better decision making based on learning and experience. Where no such person exists, the organisation needs to empower and support someone to grow into the accountability and accept and manage the increased risk that this will bring. Ultimately, the product owner should become the mini CEO for the product and will help the Scrum team maximise the value of the work carried out.